How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory. So since we last were here, we worked on a little bit more of setting up the oil refinement platform. So I finally figured out about how much oil we're going to have, and I believe it's about 1,400 cubic meters of oil, of crude oil. So we're going to have quite a bit, and our current setup is only going to be using, I believe, about, I think it was 600 because one side's 3, the other, yeah, so 600. And then I'm kind of styling it based on kind of like an oil platform. So we kept the glass here in the middle, and then I put concrete here, but we'll likely change this out to metal at some point. And I really like the glass. It's not as clear as I would like, but it still looks pretty good nonetheless. And then I think we're gonna keep just an open aesthetic with lots of pipes going places. So we'll probably have some running up these columns, and then just a simple little catwalk that goes kind of up and around. And we do want to make it feel a little bit cramped, kind of how an oil platform actually would. I do want to design kind of a system down here that maybe wraps along the bottom or whatever, but I'm not sure about that just yet. And then each leg we swapped over to the 3x3 that we've kind of seen before, and it looks pretty good from down here. Anyway, our goal for today is to try to get some of the oil connected up. And we still haven't really made any progress on the highway that's going to bring us over here, but that's fine. So if we go, we're just going to do a temporary platform here, just so we have some room to work. What am I looking for? Logistics pipe. We're going to bring this all the way down. Nope, not there. It's not going to go where I want. That should. Maybe. There we go. Okay. That was something that kind of looks like this. Now, each one of these can only support a max of 300 themselves. But thankfully for us, one of these is supporting 6, the other one is supporting the other 6. We only actually need about 1,800. Now, we should probably check and see what oil we have immediately in the vicinity. Power also isn't hooked up yet, but I did kind of just do a little bit of a aesthetic here where it kind of comes in. There's some like fencing and some lighting just to kind of tie things together to make it look a little more like, oh, maintenance or something. Let's see, this one is pure, so this would be 240 per minute. Okay, so then that one combined with, I think there was another one over here. And eventually what I think we'll do is we'll have all the oil go into storage tanks or something and then pump it that way. Not really sure what the optimal way is. 120, okay. So because it's 360, so putting both into one pipe and then that one pipe branching into two should be fine. I'm not really sure how we want everything to look for now. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to do a very simple, those platforms. I think we're just going to do a very simple like combinator, so to speak. So let's grab that. Noodle for that one. And then we'll go like that. Okay. And then we need a junction, which we're gonna put, I don't know, right there looks fine. Yeah, that looks fine. And then we'll pump those two together, and then this should just split. We are, of course, going to need to put some inline pumps, because there's no way that this is going to be able to be sent vertically like this without them. So we're gonna have to do something like... we go up. We go up. Okay. Then we need power. Like so. I guess we don't really have a power conduit over here. Okay. Let's grab some power. We're going to branch it. Oh, that's fine. Okay. That should be good. And then let's go ahead and route it. Oh, I forgot. If you fall in the water, it doesn't really like to do. See. Not really sure how we want to do the pipe. I'm sure I'm going to redo it at some point. For now, we're just going to do very jank runs. It's more or less, like, it's going to work. It's not optimal, but it's going to work, you know? And then do something like that. Cool. And we'll have to bring power out here because there's currently no power in this area. Okay, let's grab the other side of that pipe. I'll just do a similar sort of run. However, this time we're gonna route it under. Maybe. Okay. Ah. I say maybe, but then we fall into the water. We need to get better fuel for the jetpack, because using the compacted biomass is not great. So that should be enough oil for the one side, and then we'll get oil for the other side. So what I'm going to do is, I believe it's 200 rubber and 200 plastic getting made, and then we're also going to have to handle the byproducts as well. So let's go ahead and establish power up here. Let's swap over to this one, should be fine. We're just getting everything plumbed up and hooked up, so that way when we do initially get power over to this region, it should all just work. Like that. And then... wire's too long, okay. Let's do one more right there. Excellent. There we go. Ah, yes, that you've been playing for 2 hours warning. I will say, I think it's funny that those are in game as both a, like, haha, you've been playing for a while, eat it. But at the same time, it's like, it's kind of a nice, like, realization of, hey, maybe you should go take a break. Like, I don't know if you've looked at the clock in a few hours, but you should go take a break. Because, like, games like this are definitely games where you'll get fixated and just not realize how much time has passed. I think what we're going to do is because I know we have power already up over here, so I'm going to connect power this way rather than trying to get it over here, although eventually we will have a run of power into the canyon. I know we have power already fairly close by. And so this is a case where we're actually going to probably use these distance poles a little bit better than in previous instances, just because we're kind of going over the ocean. So we need... Yeah, you can see the pumps from here, so we got to try to figure out how we can get it. Yep. Let's see if we can connect from there to there. So you can kind of see it off over there in the distance. Yeah, see, we can jump over and pop up for a split second. Yeah, let's head over here. We are going to swap that tower out for the one with the platform and see if the platform is high enough. I think it might be. Honestly, I don't know if I can dismantle that guy from here. Alright. Well, we are going to then try something else. Okay, let's go over here and let's try to do a thing, because we're not going to be able to do out here with all the oceans. We're going to have to probably do some temporary building really quick to get over there. Let's just head to the shoreline up here. Get rid of that platform. You're then going to... There we go. I mean, I get why you can't build a, like, when you're in the water like this, but this is a bit annoying. That it like closes out your menu and then you have to like reselect the thing you were trying to place versus it just saving the state slash what you were trying to build kind of in hand. But it's whatever. I mean, at least there's no sharks or anything, at least that I've seen. So the water is fairly safe. But at least now we have a platform. Okay. Just quick thought that I have while I'm on one of these. You can... Oh, that's cool. Okay, you can build the catwalks on these. That's nice. And what's also nice is it saved my preference for which type of power tower I would like. The one with platforms. There we go. One thing that I will say... Oh, okay, well, let's do it. One thing I will say is, I like the blueprinting a lot in this, but some things I'm not a fan of is the fact that you have to use the blueprint, like, planner versus using, like, in Factorio, where you can just blueprint anything anywhere, and then even do, like, partial copy and paste functionality. where you don't really have a blueprint, it's just you're copying and pasting it, like with a pipette tool. That's just not the case in this game, which I don't really like, because there are certain times where I'm like, you know, I really just want to copy and paste this like one little segment of pipe or something without having to redo the whole thing, you know? Okay, well that is now set up, so let's head back that way and then take a look, as well as we got to figure out how we're going to handle the heavy oil, because I don't think we have... Oh, seriously, I can't even open my queue? Like, I should at least be able to look at the build menu, just not actually be able to build anything. That sucks. We gotta figure out how to deal with it until we get alternative recipes, I believe, to either just not have it or other ways of dealing with it. I know we can turn it into fuel, which is something we can do right now, I believe. I don't think we need any additional technology for that. But I don't know if we can store it or if we need additional technology. If I can just store it, then we're just going to stockpile a ton of it for now. But I don't know. I think we have access to fluid buffers. Let's see, do we have access to fluid buffers? Logistics. Organization. Fluid. We do have access to... Holds up to 400 meters. That is like nothing. I think there's bigger ones that we can get. Because 400 really isn't a lot. Because I'm pretty sure one of those machines, just one refinery produces like 20 of it per minute or something. Which would only give us 8 minutes. No. Well, if we count for all, we have 20 machines. So 400, we literally would have only 1 minute's worth of capacity before they fill up. I'm gonna just say that this is not enough. Max flow rate is 7. Interesting. This could be causing issues. The head lift is 14. Those seem to be working out. Okay. So let's go ahead and remove that for a second. Not what I wanted. Give me this. Okay. Neither one is gonna work. I'm confused. Unless, are the things up top full, and is that why they're not working? Because there's no consumption. It could just be a consumption issue. Because likely, I'm guessing the outputs are all filled up. Yes, we have some rubber now. Or no. We don't have any rubber. What the hell? Crude oil, none. Okay. This is definitely a head lift issue. But... okay, Okay. Yeah, that's not what I wanted, game. Okay, let's do a thing really quick. So we're gonna remove these two. Right, then we're gonna do a fluid buffer. Oh, I can't do a fluid buffer. Let's see. This guy's pumping as much as he can. Yeah, so this guy has a head lift of 22, so we need another inline pump. I still don't see oil going up there. Oh! Oil's making it, but like, barely. Now, let's see, what are those saying now? This guy only has a head lift of 14. 15, yeah, flow rate's gonna be all over the place. 17, okay, so they both have a decent head lift. We gotta see what those ones are, though. I need a ladder. So we need to be able to read what these guys are doing. Still 22, okay. I think this should be enough pump. $18. Okay, we should have oil. They're all working. This guy's 16. Okay. So it looks like 3 inline pumps. What we needed. And we'll make this input look a lot nicer. I just want to figure out what it requires in order for us to get it up there, and that's kind of a lot of the design process. We are on the wrong side of this ladder. That I have found is sometimes you just have to kind of wing it a little bit and get it to do things. So it's, yeah, each one produces 20 per minute, so we are yielding 400 per minute if all 20 machines are working. So we're gonna have to figure out what to do with that. I believe we can get storage. I think there's a bigger container we can use for liquid. We just don't have it yet. So we are going to have to use that for something. I just don't know what yet. So if we look in the refinery, we can turn it into residual fuel. Is really the only thing we can do with it right now. Otherwise, but that only buys us so much because we would also have to store that somewhere. But at least now we are getting Rubbermaid, and we will also start getting plastic made once we hook up that side as well. So yeah, that's where we're gonna call it for today. So we at least got some of the oil stuffs hooked up, and hopefully in between today and next week's episode, my goal is to get most of this platform operational and start looking at the second floor, which is I think where I'm going to put fuel refining, as well as the additional refining of the little plastic bits that we'll get at some point, I believe. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you guys did, you guys know what to do. Smash that like button if you haven't done so already. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns for me, leave those down below. And with that, I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one, and peace out.